Hey gamers, Steely here, and today we are going to be doing the Tourist Trap. Now I am going to be doing this as a hardcore Ironman, so this is going to be a guide that will be friendly to you if you are a hardcore Ironman. I am going to be showing you how to defeat the level 47 Mercenary Captain while using the Safespot method, and of course doing the rest of the quests. So before we get into it, we do have some hard requirements. You will need to have level 10 plus fletching, and you will need level 20 plus smithing in order to do this quest. So those are the only two hard requirements. Beyond that, you will need some items. It does recommend that you have a full set of desert clothing, so that would include a shirt, some robes, and your boots, and then a hammer in your inventory, a bronze bar, 10 feathers, and then of course some means of fighting the Mercenary Captain. For you to use the Safespot method, you will want to have either magic or ranged. I'm going to be using magic for this example, and then of course, because it's the desert, you should probably have a couple of water skins so you don't die of thirst, a knife, some coins in case you make a mistake in the quest, and some means of getting into the actual desert. So if you have a desert amulet, something like that, you won't need the Shantae Pass. But for me, of course, I'm a pretty newbie, so I am going to need the Shanty Pass to get in there. Lastly, I also have a pickaxe in my inventory and some coins. These are only in here in case you mess up during the quest. There are dialogue options that will cause you to get caught. If you get caught in the mines or you mess up the dialogue options, you are going to get thrown into a prison, and you'll need a pickaxe to get out. So I'm going to be using a pickaxe just in case, and then of course 15 free inventory slots, so you just want to make sure that you have enough space for 15 items in case you get caught, because you have to mine 15 ore in order to get out. The quest start, in case you need to know, is right here on the map. Tourist Trap, just south of the Shantae Pass. And if you don't have a quick teleport here, you can run from Lumbridge, pay the 10 GP to come through the toll gate, teleport to Alcarid with the Amulet of Glory. If you have the Desert Amulet, you can go to the Calphite Cave. You can use the Fairy Ring BIQ as well and run east. There's lots of different options for getting in here if you need. So you're going to select dialogue option number 1. And again, start the quest. Alright, cool. Once you got the quest started, go ahead and run out into the desert. And we're going for the desert mining camp entrance. So that's this building right here, or area, not building, this kind of area here. Just keep your eyes out for any animals like these desert wolves, as they are aggressive, and you'll want to be careful. Now, for my hardcore Ironman, because I was smart and I did 43 prayer, like initially, I can use protect from melee, but if you can't, you're going to have to do some tricky maneuvering. So what you're going to want to do is swap your left click to talk to for the mercenaries, okay? You don't want to accidentally attack them as well and then end up having more guys kind of in your face. So all the mercenaries here, I'm going to switch their options to talk to. That's going to be key because it's going to help us with the Safespot method, okay? I'm going to do this guy as well. So all 4 of these guys, change them to talk to so that you shouldn't have any sort of chance of this Mercenary Captain getting on you. Okay, now once you've got your mercenaries set up and you're good to go, you're going to talk to the Mercenary Captain. You want to be very careful that you don't attack the Mercenary Captain, because what will end up happening is he will knock you out and throw you in the desert with no water skins, and it will do damage to your HP. So super risky if you're a hardcore Ironman. Make sure you do not do that. Make sure you talk to the captain. What you're going to do is you're going to select dialogue option number 1. From there, dialogue option number 2. Dialogue option number 2 again. Third time, you're going to select dialogue option number 2, and you should end up with this one here. It's a funny captain who can't fight his own battles. You want to select that option, and the captain will then get mad at you. What you want to do is talk to one of the mercenaries to keep the captain on the other side of him. And now you can go ahead and attack the Mercenary Captain. And basically all you're doing is you're keeping this mercenary in between you and the captain, so it kind of acts like a little buffer. As a side note, sometimes this can fail and the captain can actually walk underneath you and still hit you, so just make sure you've got some food in your inventory and you're ready to go just in case. You can also alternatively stand up here. You don't have to stand with him across, so you can do the diagonal method, or you can stand on the opposite side of the mercenary and use him as a human shield. So Both methods work just fine as long as that mercenary is engaged on you, because you don't want the mercenary to walk off and leave you defenseless. And then from here, you just go ahead and blast the mercenary captain until he's dead. There we go. Mercenary captain is down. We got ourselves a key. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food till I'm back at full HP. Now at this point of the quest, you are going to want to take off all of your items, and then you're going to be able to go through the gate and not have any issues. If you go in here wearing items, you're going to get attacked and thrown in jail, which you don't want, so just make sure that you remove everything that you're wearing before you come in here. From here, you're looking for a slave over here. Oh geez, why are you hitting me? What the heck? Friggin' evil guards. You want to talk to the male slave right here. So dialogue options for this guy is 1, then 2, and then all 1s until all the conversation is done. Awesome, now you should have a slave outfit basically. You're going to put them on and then you're going to go through this door into the mine. From there you're going to walk all the way around this path until you get to a guarded entrance. Now talk to the guard and keep selecting dialogue option number 2 until he talks about a pineapple. From here, we're just going to run back out the way we came in. Make sure that you take off your slave clothes. Once you exit the compound, you're going to make your way west to the Badabin camp. Badabin? Badabin, yeah, to the Badabin camp. Keep your eyes out for these monsters. The wolves and the camels are all aggressive, so just keep your eyes open for those, especially if you're like me and you're a hardcore. And then you're going to talk to Al-Shabim. For this, select dialogue option number 1 and dialogue option number 1 again. And you got to make your way all the way back to where you just were. Once you're back here, you're going to go back inside. Make sure that you are wearing your slave outfit. Do not try and enter without your slave outfit. And then you're going to go into this building. This is the jail building on the north, and you're going to go up the ladder. From here, you're going to search on the western wall, the southernmost bookcase. So this bookcase here on the western wall, that's going to give you a book on sailing. Talk to Captain Syed. Select dialogue option number 1, dialogue option number 5, dialogue option number 3, dialogue option number 1. Open the chest next to Captain. And now you've got to make your way out and all the way back to Al-Shabim again. Once you're back at the Badabin camp, you're going to go talk to Al-Shabim. Just select dialogue option number 1 and dialogue option number 1 again. From here, there should be an anvil in the northern tent. Put the bronze bar on there. Uh-huh. now you should be able to use that on that. There we go, dart tip, awesome. And now we go back and give the dart tip to HCIM. Awesome, now I have the pineapple. Now we get to go all the way back to where we just were. Alright, once you're back in the tourist camp, the slave camp here, you're going to go into the mine door back to where those 2 guards were that you talked to earlier on. Once you get back to the 2 guards, make sure you talk to them and give them the pineapple. From there, proceed into the next part of the cave. Now what you want to do is search these nearby barrels till you get a barrel. And then you're going to get into the minecart by searching it. Now what you want to do once you get up here is you don't want to talk to Anna. Don't do that. Take the barrel, use it, and use it on Anna. And you're going to stuff her inside the barrel. From here, make sure that you use the barrel on the minecart that you just came in. Once the minecart returns, make sure you search it and go ahead and jump back in it. And you're going to head to wherever Anna just went. Or you're going to fall on your ass. That's crazy. Get in the cart, brother. This is so cringe. Oh my god, okay. Go into it. Go into it. Yes, please. Thank you. That was painful. Alright, now you're going to check these barrels. One of them is going to have Anna. Awesome. Now what you want to do is put her in this winch bucket. So again, make sure you use her. Put her on the winch bucket. And make sure that you don't get suspicions, so just make sure that you use option number 1. Option number 1 again. Alright, once you're on the surface, you're going to go past these guards. You're going to head over to where the winch is. You'll see it in the corner here, southwest corner. You go ahead and operate the winch to get Anna up from the ground level. Gonna go ahead and search the barrel, I think, right here on the side. And then you're gonna take Anna and put her on the wooden cart. So again, just use Anna on this wooden cart right over here. Then you want to talk to the minecart driver. It's important that you get these dialogue options correct. So the first one is going to be 2, then 2, 1, then 3, 3 again, third time 3, then we're going to go 1 and 2. Now what you're going to do is search the wooden cart. That's going to allow you to get on it. And the driver is going to get you out of here. And now that you're outside, all you have to do is make your way back to Irena. And then you will be done the tourist trap. Hey, and there you go. That is the tourist trap complete. Solid amount of rewards from that one. I did put both of those XP points in agility, and that helped me out a tremendous amount, so. As always, if you found this video helpful or you learned anything useful, please remember to hit the little like button for me and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I have a ton of other content a bunch of other videos, and so many hardcore Ironman guides and tricks and tips that will help you out on your grind. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck, gamers.